my fellow Africans, another coup loading in West Africa in Tanzania. Tanzania military just wake up and say now enough is enough. They are tired of this corruption. They want to take over the country. Let us watch the video and see Tanzania military. They have wake up and said they want to take over the country and fight for corruption. Let us watch the video.
A Tanzanian soldier who's had enough of the lies, the theft, and the in the hands of those who dare call themselves leaders. On October 4th, a Tanzanian soldier, Captain John Charles Tesha, grabbed a camera, stared into the abyss, and unleashed a bombshell that's got the ruling Chama cha Mapinduzi (CCM) quaking in their looted mansions. This isn't some quiet whistleblower leaking memos. This is a serving officer in the Tanzania People's Defense Force, TPDF, a weapons instructor no less, calling out a deep state of crooks, naming former President Jakaya Kikwete, Tycoon Rostam Aziz, even President Samia Suluhu's own son Abdul as thieves who've hijacked the nation. He's not begging for reform, he's demanding the military step in to stop the chaos, to save Tanzania from a clique that's bled it dry. This is a 5-alarm fire, my people. A soldier risking his life to scream what millions whisper. The system's rotten, the people are starving, and if Samia doesn't wake up, Tanzania's next in line for the military takeovers torching West Africa. Buckle up, because this story's a gut punch, and it's coming for every corrupt leader from Dar to Dakar. Before I break it all down, brothers and sisters, let's listen to a part of this speech that has got the internet shaking. My name is Captain Tesha, an officer from the Tanzanian People's Army. That is, the military aviation school. First of all, I would like to thank the Almighty God, the creator of heaven and earth, for giving me life and health until this time when I am talking to you, my fellow Tanzanians, with a great pain in my heart. Whether this is going on in our country, I have tried to reflect a lot. Until the next time, I reach to share with God that while I see a very big danger that is in front of us as a nation, it wasn't easy at all for me until today, Tanzanians. Seeing me in front of you talking about these things was not easy, because I know our military procedures, how difficult they were, especially for things like this. It was not easy at all to think about it until I decided to do this. For that reason, I was now aware of the risk. In our system, I do not care about those risks in any way. I'm not afraid of anyone. I'm not afraid of anyone. But respect for my people will remain there. So I have been able to write a letter to my superiors at the CDF and others to explain to them that I am very dissatisfied with our nation. So it is better as an army to take action very quickly before it is too late. Because the only faith left for Tanzanians is their army. Although sometimes politicians try to involve our army in politics, use it to achieve their goals. But we have remained strong, and we still continue to be trusted by Tanzanians. So seeing that and seeing the current situation, the only part of Tanzanians is in their army. So I advise our army to be able to take over the country very quickly, very quickly, very quickly, and put things right rather than forcing them to move forward. Especially in this election issue. After doing that, it can listen to the citizens in their information and opinions. Now I was praying, before we go further, I was praying that there is one thing we are trying to look at here, but it can give us a good light for other things that I will explain in the future. There is one thing called deep state. It is a group of people with great influence within the government or government institutions that make decisions to push policies secretly without involving or relying on the consent of the public or leaders who are legally in power. Often in this, it is believed that it continues to hold power. Back from where I left. On that fateful October day, Captain Tesha went live on YouTube, TikTok, WhatsApp, platforms where Africa's youth fight their battles, and for over an hour he poured out the truth like molten lava. Corruption, it's a beast, devouring billions from Tanzania's gold mines, coalfields, ports, while kids in Tanga scavenge for scraps. Electoral fraud? He's got the receipts. The National Electoral Commission, NEC rigging results, NIDA's voter ID system weaponized to silence opposition strongholds, votes stolen with the audacity of colonial tax collectors. Human rights abuses. He lays them bare. Abductions of activists, killings of critics, Maasai families in Ngorongoro and Loliondo herded off their lands for foreign safari barons. And then, the bombshell that's got Dar es Salaam whispering in fear, the death of former President John Pombe Magufuli in 2021. Tesha doesn't mince words. He calls it a hit, orchestrated by CCM's inner circle with Kikweti's shadow looming large, backed by whispers from insiders like Humphrey Polpol, who's been spilling secrets about hit squads operating from Dodoma to Dubai. This isn't just one soldier's rant. It's the cry of a nation pushed to the edge of a cliff. Tesha speaks for the soldiers who clench their fists when ordered to patrol streets not to protect, but to scare. Many in the force are burning with this anger, he says, his voice cracking with the weight of being the one to break ranks. They're not brave